New images of Pluto were released today by NASA, and they're changing the way we think of that planet. But for one man from Fort Wayne, that solar system journey has become personal. Pluto, the final mission, a flyby of a blip, a rock, a place that didn't exist in our minds until 1930, when this guy discovered it. Clyde Tombaugh, a scientist to us, a family member to Bob Savage.
He's my grandmother's first cousin, so I guess that makes me a third cousin, technically.
It means he's got skin in this 9-year trip, a gleam to his eye, personal pride, a relative on that rocket ride.
As you may know, part of his ashes are actually on the New Horizons, so he's the only human being to do a flyby of the planet that he discovered.
Bob met Clyde years ago on a trip out west at his home in Flagstaff, not far from where he finally put an X on the spot of Planet X.
It was really one of the greatest experiences of my life, just meeting this man that I'd heard about since I was a kid.
A legend in his family and beyond. He was funny. He loved puns. That was back when his colleagues still called Pluto a planet. He died in '97 before his discovery went from number 9 to number none.
Thank goodness he never saw the change there, but of course, being the scientist that he was, I'm sure he would have understood both sides of that. He was a rational guy, so he would have understood that.
But for Bob and his kin, it is a subject that's still a bit sore.
Of course, we still refer to it as a planet, not a planetoid, not a dwarf. We think it's a full-fledged planet. It's got an atmosphere, it's got 5 moons, it's got mountains the size of the Rockies, it's even got a heart. So, you know, what's not to love about it? It's very exciting.
Exciting, downright thrilling. Something scientists, astronomers, even, pun alert here, savages can agree on. Clyde Tombaugh, the discoverer of something amazing. Okay, get this. At its closest, Pluto is 2.66 billion miles away from the planet Earth here. You can't see it from the naked eye. You can't see it using a telescope like this one. Even the Hubble telescope has a tough time seeing that planetary body here. So what happens next for New Horizons? Well, it's just going to keep on going. It might rendezvous with an asteroid out there. Might rendezvous with one of those. We'll find out what happens.